I will say... In fact, George will say it this time. George will say... Let's get his face, come on. My hand is in the way, it's blocking the light, it's not good. Let me hold it over here. George will say... Peace. And chicken grease. Fine, I'll be raiding against this guy and I'll lose. How do you do Raiden's brutalities? I'm trying to remember. So it's forward, back, forward? I think it's forward, back, forward. Nice. Retro says, would be cool to play with the Dark Raiden skin. It would be cool, but the future skin is my favourite Raiden skin. I don't really care too much for the... Yeah, Ben Davis said, double bag it 2 con... Yeah, I know what it means. I'm like, but why would you double bag it with Kate Upton? I don't get it. You will help me regain my throne. Are you, like, worried that she's got a particularly virulent strain of syphilis or something? Nope. I'm totally out of practice with Raiden. Oh man, I didn't think that was going to hit. That's why I stopped it after halfway through. Up. Fuck you. There we go, that's how you do that combo. It's a pretty good combo. It's like 44% damage or something. For like 1 bar of meter, it's crazy. No, don't do that. It's not nice. Fine, I'll... Superman. There we go. Ooh, are you going to do meter burn? Nope. Are you going to break it? You're probably going to wish you did. How much damage is that? Yeah, look, 43% for 1 bar of meter. That's pretty fucking good. Hang on, Adrian saying see ya, Pans. Is Panda off or something? I don't know what's going on. I'm missing so much. Hey, don't do that. Bosh, 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 bosh. Hup! That's what I wanted. Bish, bosh, bish, bosh, bish. And I couldn't even get the brutality on. So yeah, that's basically my entire strategy with Raiden. Put him in the corner and then do that one combo. That's basically my strategy. Terra Vertron just subscribed and became the newest fellow friend. Thank you for subscribing and becoming the newest fellow friend. That reminds me, I should have a look to see what my current subscriber count is. Does it tell me here on my phone? It must do. 3,940. Still got a little way to go. Not quite at 4,000. Comrade says, means attention in German. And Achtung! And I'm from Austria, but of Croatian heritage. I understand a little bit of Polish. Incoherent Misfit says, screw all these snacks. We need Boots meal deals. Comrade says, give me that Doritos. Doritos are pretty cool. They are nice. Kai Blake says, how do you feel about Sub-Zero's new suit in MKX? In MK11? I don't like the headpiece, which means I won't be able to use that outfit because I don't think you can change the headpiece. So, and I don't like the metal shoulder bits that are in the shape of the Linkway symbols. It just doesn't sit well with the big dog. But luckily they have customization, so I'll just make it a classic outfit, and there we go. I'm happy. Liu Kang. Oh no, they're talking Polish again. Oh no, calm down. Everyone relax. Where's Panda gone then? Has Panda disappeared somewhere? He's probably been called away by his missus or his child or both. Who knows?
I felt your chill.
Pray it is the end of our encounter. It no longer can be.
It no longer can be.
Round 1, fight.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get shit back under control and like go back to winning some fights. Come on. Bosh, bosh. He just stood there. Oh, mate. Mistiming everything. Hup. Boom. Boom. I pressed down and triangle. Is my controller broken? I was like cloned down and triangle and he didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Round 2, fight.
I thought I pressed up and forward. But okay. Okay. Bosh. Oh, I didn't know you were going to meter burn it, did I? No. God damn it, stop meter burning your moves when I'm not expecting them. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. No! Ah, oh, you son of a fucking... Tear the fucking microphone off. God damn it. Because I threw out that raw clone. Now he's got 2 bars of meter. And I'm missing my timings. What did I say about... Look, what did I say about just winning? I had 1 good round against this guy and now actually fallen apart. It's like when I'm fighting Panda. I always fall apart in the 3rd round for some reason. If I make it to the 3rd round. I can't time anything right. What is going on? That's such an easy combo to do as well. It's worryingly easy. Makes me sick that I keep failing it. Got brutality on me. That's exactly what I deserve. Although, so many times I told him to do something and it didn't come out, and I was like... It just gets you thinking, is the controller broken? But no, I just have to remember the most likely cause is that I'm being shit. That's the most likely cause. I'm not playing quite as frequently as I should, and I think I'm just getting the timings wrong, is what I think. Could be the controller, but it's probably not. Frostbite says, wonder what MK96 would be like. Be a little bit like Mortal Kombat 3, but a little bit better, because it came out in 95. Eddie says, how do you feel about Takeda for MK11? I don't think he'll be in it, because, as I keep telling people, Scorpion's got a lot of moves where he starts spinning his chain around and shit, and it's all very Lasher-like, and you know, they're both Shirai Ryu, so I think they've taken some Shirai Ryu moves from Takeda, put them on Scorpion, take Takeda out. Just like I think Ermac won't be in it. I'm gonna turn these clowns down because I don't want to hear them. I think Ermac won't be in it because Ermac has been dying throughout this game. You keep seeing him lose souls, and if he dies and releases the souls, that would allow Shao Kahn and Shang Tsung to come back, and we know Shao Kahn's coming back, and with Quan Chi dead, the time is right for Shang Tsung to come back. So I think Ermac won't make it, and what also backs that up is when I saw someone using Raiden in MK11, he had a move where he just started floating in midair, and it looked just like Ermac's float move, so I was like, they've obviously taken some moves, put him into other characters, and then gotten rid of those characters. So I don't think Ermac's going to be in it. I don't think Takeda's going to be in it. For those 2 reasons. Alright, comrade. I'll see you later, old bean. It's weird. It's like there's 10 conversations happening at once. I just hope new Cybot's in the game. That's all I really care about. Anyone else is just, you know, take it like it would be cool to see Rain in the game, but I'm not going to cry if Rain's not in the game. I actually kind of want him to bring back some more 3D era characters and make them badass. Like everyone on the subreddit's joking about Su Hao, but what if they brought back Su Hao and made him an absolute fucking badass and really fun to play as? No, block low. Or don't. Eddie Clare says, that would bum me out. He's got promise, he's got unique moves. Yeah, I would like to see him back, but I don't think he will be. I'd like to see Kung Jin back, because he was a good addition. I wanted to see Cassie back, but only if they didn't have Sonya, so it kind of sucks that they brought them both back, because I don't really care about both of them, one or the other, really. And I don't really care about Jackie, she can fuck off. Even though I did play as her for a while. Oh, he actually did a low, what the fuck? He actually did a low block that time. This guy's being so unorthodox. You gonna teleport? Yeah, I knew you would, punk! See, it's all good when they teleport when I'm expecting it, but they rarely teleport when I'm expecting it. Have some smoke. Everyone wants human smoke. Frostbite says, I think Shang Tsung might return. Me too, because it would just open up so many possibilities. He could bring Melina back, because obviously she died, but she was created in whose flesh pits? Shang Tsung's flesh pits. So if Ermac dies and releases Shang Tsung's soul, as is seen in the end of Ermac's arcade ending, it would open up so many new avenues. They could be like, Melina, back. There you go, that's how you get. But although, I think it's... Look, I don't know about this with the story for MK11, because I obviously haven't experienced it. And then Another Realm have done really good stories recently, with the 2 Injustice games and MKX and MK9. Really good stories. So I don't think it's not going to be a good story, but... kind of think it's going to be lame if they just go, how do we bring Melina back? Rewind time. Cut to Will Smith. Oh, we need to bring Shang Tsung back. Rewind time. If just the time controlling woman is how they're going to bring people back, it's like, come on. You've got all these options, man. Have Ermac die. Shang Tsung can bring Melina back, and so on. Noob Saibot should be taking control of the Netherrealm, I think, because he tends to do that when Shinnok, Quan Chi, and Shao Kahn are all dead. And as we know, Shinnok, Quan Chi, and Shao Kahn are all dead. We know Shao Kahn's in MK11, but we also know he's a pre-order bonus, so he's probably not going to be involved in the story. Voltage says, Raiden sounds stupid when he Supermans you. Oh, I mean he sounds amazing when he Supermans you. Voltage is like, because Quan Chi is dead. Retro says the game needs a sorcerer. Exactly, and Quan Chi's dead. And yeah, they could bring him back because death means nothing. But now that he's dead and out of the way, bring Shang Tsung back. That's what I say. Loser Titanium says Noob Saibot. Actually, he says Noob Sayabot. That's it. Just Noob Sayabot. I really hope Noob comes back. He's awesome. Adrian says, really love that Sub-Zero and Raiden talk about how they were in Injustice 2.
I do not answer to you.
Do they?
Fight.
I don't think I've seen that. That's weird. I did like some of the Raiden interactions in Injustice 2. Like, because when you had 2 Raidens fighting each other, they'd be like, in my realm, Liu Kang and Kitana rule the Netherrealm and stuff like that. And it's like, that's cool, man. Bosh, bosh, over. Frostbite says, also, why else would Shang Tsung's island... Why else would Shang Tsung's island a map? That's not quite a sentence. Hey, look, Panda's here. He says, yeah, Frostbite. Frostbite, right. You got to remember the stages are all going to be in the story mode. This is true. I haven't really been paying attention to, like, what stages have been in the game. I'm super disappointed, and I cannot understate this. Super disappointed that there's no interactions on the character select screen. Because they had a good thing going on this game. You know, it was a bit basic, but, you know, dipping their toes and all that. And then in Injustice 2, they had a just upgraded version. No, let me do a specific brutality on you. Okay, I'm not going to push my luck, because this guy's actually... suddenly... what the fuck? God damn it, he got one combo on me, and I was like, I want to do a meter burn slide, and it didn't work. And then that was all he needed to just get a win. Goddamn giant asshole. But anyway, what was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, nice. What are we talking about? Talking about stages and stuff. Shang Tsung's island. And, oh, that was it. Yeah. Character interaction. So, like... Fuck. Oh, come on, man. That's such bullshit. I'm like, low poke, low poke, low poke. And he's like, whatever, throw. But yeah. And then in Injustice 2, they had sort of more sort of interactions. You know, you'd pick a character and they would actually interact. And then in MKX, they went for, instead of sticking with the characters at the bottom, they went for just the shitty diamond in the middle with a face on the side, just like so many others. And it's just like, and then there's no interaction. you pick a character and then they just fuck off, and then you see silhouettes of Scorpion and whatever fighting. It's like, oh, you've taken several steps back from a really cool idea. Then that's really disappointing. For me, at least. Ben Davis has to go. That's fine. Never apologize for having to go. Panda says they have a little silhouette of the two characters fighting. Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to see tiny silhouettes of... No, fuck that. I want to see them interacting. I want to see Sub-Zero throw an ice ball at Scorpion and have Scorpion be like, "Hey, what you doing, son? Trying to freeze me or something?" You know. But no. They said, we've got a great thing going with MKX. Let's improve on it in Injustice, and then let's just completely fucking scrap it for MK11. Don't like that. Especially with the gear system, where you can, like, show off... Like, what's the point of having... I love customization on characters in games, but I love, like, being able to show it off. And I know it's kind of a dumb argument, actually, because obviously they're going to see your costume while you're fighting. But it's cool. It would have been cool to see the, like, extra cinematic mode before they think. Oh, this is the guy I fought earlier. Okay. What the fuck, mate? Okay. It's just one of those nights where I'm doing worryingly bad. It's not what I... It is what I told you to do, to be fair. It's not what I wanted you to do, but it is what I told you to do. See, I hate that, because he goes... Sometimes he'll do the one overhead, or sometimes he'll do two. And you just have to guess, and I can't guess right, apparently. Everything he does is just avoiding everything I do, look. Hate that so much. He was like, boom, 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 and he did that little cancel thing, and I was like, okay, now I'll hit him, and he goes, lol, JK, I'll get you. I hate that. And Panda's really good at doing that with Johnny Cage. Voltage says, fuck, I got an ad. What do you mean? Did you leave and then come back? I don't know. Voltage says, I got an ad, lol, on a stream. Well, did you leave and then come back? Because I don't know why you'd get an ad otherwise. Robin Y68 just subscribed and became the newest fellow friend, and we all know what I say about Sonic and thumbs ups. Thank you for subscribing, sir. Which is, I was like, now I'm leaving. Okay, well, good to see you, sir. So far, there's only been two kinds of fight tonight. There's been fights. There's been fights where I just absolutely walk over someone because they're like such a low level, and then there's fights where I'm the one being absolutely walked over. There hasn't really been any close fights or even fights or, dare I say, fun fights. It's just been either I destroy someone and that's not fun, or I get destroyed and that's really not fun. It ain't good.
Round one, fight.
And Smoke is my favorite character. I love fighting against Smoke. Yeah, she just, like, told Sub-Zero to throw the clone then, and he went, nah. And I have to assume it's my timings. Because it's just more likely that that's the case than the controller being broken. But you never know, because I did open it to fix an issue with it. What was that issue? Why did I open it? I can't remember now. Shouldn't be thinking about that shit while I'm fighting anyway. Fuck you! Why did I open this? There was something wrong with it. Oh yeah, the analog stick. Yeah, the left analog stick was being shit. Every time I tried to sprint on Call of Duty, it just said nope. So I had to take it apart and fix it. But oh, he just got 2 bars. Boom, boom. You didn't have 2 bars that time. 3rd time's the charm. Robin says, do you guys look at the NBA? I don't. I don't follow any sport. None of them interest me. All I need is one tiny hit, which means he's probably going to win. Because I tried to do a slide, and everything interrupts the slide, apparently. Fuck you. Punk. Lord Shinnok is back, is he? I only say that because Panda says, Lord Shinnok, welcome. Oh, you've changed your tone, Panda. Now all of a sudden you're like, welcome, Lord Shinnok. I could practically hear you drop into your knees in a bowing position to worship him. Voltage says, why do the Elder Gods don't give a crap about their universe? Because they move in mysterious ways. It's all part of their special plan that we can't fathom. I think it's because they're useless shits, is what I think. Adrian says, the last soccer match I watched was 2016, I think. Predator Android says, do you have read the MK comics? No, I don't care about the MK comics. If you're going to have a game with a story in it, have the story in the game, is what I say. I hate it when they go, let's have some story that's not in the game. Plus, the comics aren't really canon. So that gives me even more reason to just ignore them. Frostbite says, my dog is being a dick. Tell him to stop. I'll be Goro then. I've been Goro for a while. Lord Shinnok, hear me and rejoice. I haven't yet seen you say the one quote Lord Shinnok. The real Lord Shinnok would say the one quote I said a couple of times earlier. I haven't yet seen you say it. Robin Wise says, pull up on the block one time. I don't know what that means. Panda says, the MKX comics were amazing. They did it to fill the 25-year time jump between 9 and X. Well, maybe they should have put that story in the fucking game. Maybe they should have gone like, here's what happened. Or maybe they should have just left it and gone, like, who cares? There's a gap in time. Deal with it. Because that's what I do. I'm like, okay, yeah, there was a big gap between MK9 and MKX. God damn you! Blocking everything I goddamn do, you son of a bitch! Is he gonna do that thing again? No, he's not. Is he gonna do that thing again? No, he's not. I thought he was gonna do the meter burn teleport. Because he did it twice, and he got me twice. Call Me Boba says, what do you guys think of the new 3D reveal of characters for MK9? I couldn't care less. I loved MKX Mobile. And I played it for, I don't know, a year or two, and then I stopped playing it. And, yeah. I was looking forward to playing a new Mortal Kombat game, but no, they're not bothering to bring out a new Mortal Kombat game. They're just going to stuff the already over-bloated carcass of a 3-year-old mobile game with new characters from the new game. And I say, fuck them. That's not enough to make me play your old game again. Bring out a new game. But they were like, nah, we won't bother. So, yeah. I used to love MKX Mobile, and then I just got bored of it, and now I couldn't care less about this, them putting the new characters in it, because, like I said, it's a bloated carcass of an old game. It's like GTA Online. Like, it's good, but after a while, because they've just crammed so much into it, the thing's being held together by sticks and mud, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Oh, I bet he's pissed off right now, look. He's like, goddamn unblockable move.
Goro wins.
RIP in the chat says I have no life. I don't get it. Ooh, listen to that. Robin Y68 says, Dragon Ball Z, do you look at that? Do I look at that? I looked at that like 20 years ago. Maybe not that long ago. I think I first saw it maybe like around turn of the century, just after that. And I got into a little bit of it. It was alright. And then a couple of years ago, I found a website that had all these animes on it, like these old ones, and I was like, okay, so it's got all the episodes of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and GT and stuff. Okay, well, I'll go through them all, you know, because I'll come in the morning and just like watch a couple of episodes or whatever. And I went through the whole run of Dragon Ball, the original, and it ended with Goku being a man finally after being a child for so long. Which was weird, because I was used to him being a man, and, you know, the Cell Saga was what I remember the most, and then there was a bit of Majin Buu. And when I first started watching Dragon Ball, I was like, oh, he's a kid, like he is in Dragon Ball GT, because I saw a bit of GT as well, and I was like, I don't care about Kid Goku, but I watched it, and I was like, okay, it's fine. And I watched the whole of Dragon Ball, and then I was like, I'm done watching this. I'm done. I don't need to go and sit and watch the whole of Dragon Ball Z, because look, I like Dragon Ball Z, but I mean, they do make one fight last 50 episodes. It is a long, drawn-out thing they do. And I just couldn't be asked. Bosh. Adrian says, I don't get GT, like, what the fuck? I don't get that. I don't get why everyone hates it. To me, it was just the same show, except he was a kid again. And instead of just being just fighting tournaments, it was like, kind of like Stargate. You know, it's just like different place every episode or whatever. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't really see, it didn't seem. It didn't. Well, I don't think it was as good as Dragon Ball Z, but I think that was mostly just because he was a kid again, and I was like, I don't care. I don't care. Lou Playa says, can you name a NBA player? What, current? Like, there's obviously Shaq, Michael Jordan, LeBron, James? Like, isn't he like one of the all-time greats? And I'm like, what's his name? I don't give a fuck about sports. I just have no interest. Like, I can see the appeal, you know. I'm not one of those people that's like, fuck sports. No, like, you know, like, I get why people watch it. I just don't give a fuck. I tried to get into football when I was younger. The closest I got was, like, almost giving a shit when the World Cup was on. That's the closest I got. I just don't care. I'm like Christopher Walken when that guy points a shotgun at him in 7 Psychopaths, and he goes, put your hands up. No. But I got a gun. I don't care. Brilliant. That film was pretty funny. Hup. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, take it. Hup. Bosh. And jump. Kick. Back into clone. Jump overhead. Boom, boom, boom. Now I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then do this. There we go. Bosh. I love it when the conditioning works. It is a beautiful thing. Oh, see, that's sweet. Because I thought as soon as he gets up, he's going to go for that interactable, and I'm on for a flowerless victory. And I jumped in and I did the punch, and as soon as I did the uppercut, I was like, oh, I should have held L2, because then it would have been boom, shower time. Incoherent Misfit says Ultra Instinct Shinnok for MK11. Yeah, that was another thing that I got bored with Dragon Ball Z. It was like in Destiny, and games like Destiny, where you've got like a level cap of how good your gear can be. And then like, you get that far, and then they bring out some DLC, and then they raise the level cap, so now all of a sudden you're not the best, you're a little bit lower, and then you can just keep raising it a bit more. That's basically Dragon Ball. It's like, oh my god, I'm the most powerful I could ever be. Hey, but I'm a new bad guy, and I'm gonna defeat you. Oh no, I'm almost defeated. Wait, I'm gonna suddenly become stronger and learn this new technique, and now I can beat you with relative ease. Boom, dead. Okay. Next saga. Oh man, I'm as strong as I could be. Hey, I'm a new enemy, but I'm stronger than you've ever seen. Boom. He's like, oh man, I need to get stronger again. I need to go and learn this secret technique. I've learned it. Boom. That's Dragon Ball Z to me. Just like constantly getting stronger, but it's, I don't know. Vegeta. Yeah, I liked Vegeta. Adrian says, I remember a one where Goku and Vegeta were fighting someone in the heaven. Yes. Panda says, watched Resurrection F and Battle of the Gods. No, I haven't seen any of that. Yeah, Gogeta and all this business. Yeah, I've heard of this Broly. Let me guess. Let me guess, right? Let me guess. Well, I know that Broly is a super strong Super Saiyan. Show me one that isn't, right? But, let me guess. This is the story. This is the basic overall synopsis of the Broly movie, okay? Goku's there, and he's like, hey, man, I'm all pretty strong. And then Broly turns up and goes, hey, you've never seen an enemy as strong as me. Beat down. And then Goku goes, oh, man, I need to go learn some sort of special technique and have some help from my friends so we can defeat him. And then he learns it, and then becomes invincible, and then beats him. How close am I to the plot of the film? Bish, bash, bosh. Missing a lot of my stuff. Yeah, because of George. Oh, I hate that so much. I was like, block. I was like, block, 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 block. And then I couldn't counter with a slide. Oh, that's dumb, because I was holding block, and for some reason I let go of it just before he hit me with that move. That's so dumb. Because I was already holding it. Oh, another move that just goes through the fucking clone. Okay. Is there no gap in that string? Because when it went boom, boom, I thought maybe I could get him.
Round 2, fight.
I pressed back forward circle, and Sub-Zero goes, nah, you didn't. Oh my god, I'm just gonna... It's like I'm Goku and I haven't leveled up yet. Ah, fuck you, man. I can't find any time to do any attacks. Of course, neutral jump. Right, I'll do a neutral jump punch. Nope. Nope. See, neutral jump punch works when they do it every time. Doesn't work when I do it. God damn. Ah, man. I lose a lot. Says, who's your main so far at MK11? Well, I haven't played it, so I don't know. But I do know it's Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's been my main since 1992. Panda says, not necessarily unrightfully, just not according to what Chronicle wanted to happen. I don't know even what you're talking about yet. We don't even know if she's an Elder God yet. Yeah, I thought it was weird that everyone was calling her an Elder God. I thought Elder Gods were just like faces on walls. Chinook says, only the one being can destroy the Elder Gods. Yes. Adrian says, by the way, Panda, do you remember the movie about Goku's and Vegeta's fuse was named? Did anyone... I didn't see if anyone... Don't tell me you answered my question while I was fighting. But did you answer the question then? How close was I to the plot of the Broly movie? Robin says, I got to call it a day. My phone is dying. Goodbye. Well, it's been fun having you here, sir. Hope to see you again, and have a good evening. I lose a lot. Says, I'm probably going to main Baraka or Garrus. I will definitely pick up Baraka and have a go. Because I've always liked Baraka. I mean, I used to cut an alien on this, because chop chop. Evil Raiden looks sick. Says Domo Games 98. I think he looks alright. I prefer Future Raiden myself. Personally, if we're going to talk about personal preferences... Bosh. Bosh. Oh, man. See, I need to break the habit of a lifetime. I always used to slide as a counter move because it used to work. These days, it never works. Well, I say never, but that's a bit silly. Even D1 is like one of the fastest moves, and it wasn't fast enough to counter that successfully blocked move. It just seems like almost nothing I do is safe, and almost everything they do is safe all the time. And it sucks so much ass. You gonna teleport? Okay. Ah, man, he just ran at me and I did nothing about it. Okay. You chose this level. I only do it because you chose this level. Panda says, have you seen the behind-the-scenes video, Harps? I did, yes. Revenants, Kung Lao, and Dark Emperor Liu Kang fight against Shaolin monks. Yeah, I saw. Yeah. Something... Kung Lao says something like, the only thing that's disturbing is becoming you, or something like that. I don't care enough about Kung Lao, though, to really care. Okay. Incoherent Misfit says, Goku gets beat up, finds Jita, they fail fusion and become Viku, then fuse correctly to become Gogeta, and kick the shit out of Janny. Oh, so is anyone going to tell me if I was close to summarizing the Broly film or not? Tell me. God damn it. Volta says, why does Alien have the variation called Tarkatan? Isn't Alien like Baraka then? I get he has those swords in his arms. Yeah, he's got... Have you not noticed? When you look at Tarkatan Alien, he's got these, like, mentalist massive teeth. And in the trailer for Kombat Pack 3, you see the alien come out of Baraka. That's why there's a Tarkatan variation of Alien, because that alien came out of a Tarkatan. And as we all know, when an alien bursts out of something, it has characteristics of that something. That's how it works. Hang on. Salchichita Feliz says, do you think any of the 3D era characters will be in the game? I don't know. Probably. I hope so. I hope they bring Suhao back. Like, I really do. I hope they bring him back and make him an absolute fucking beast and a badass. And just, like, undo... And Cobra. Bring back the joke characters, like they did with Boruto. Bring back the joke characters and make them awesome.
Melina.
Sorry, George. Come on, Georgie. He's a Georgie. I'm sure you saw his tail. There we go. He's back, baby. Ugh. Reality as an Illusion 1 says, do you hate MK versus DC Universe? I never played it. Because it looked really shit. I wouldn't say I hate it, but I don't care about it. Incoherent Misfit says, oh, the Broly description was on point. Beautiful. Beautiful. I lose a lot says, unpopular opinion, but I want Striker. I mean, they could do Striker well, but then again, I mean, Striker was in MK. No, when people say Striker to me, I think of MK3 Striker. Because I never really used him in MK9. And I didn't really, I didn't play MK9 as much as I've played this. I mean, I didn't even get into MK9 until it had already been out for like a year or two. Because I'd fallen away from the series because the 3D era games were just not very good. And at the time I had good games like Tekken and Soul Calibur to play. So I was like, Mortal Kombat... I rented Deadly Alliance and Deception and then never played Armageddon. Because I was like, Mortal Kombat's fallen by the wayside. It's not able to keep up with these new boys. Tekken and Soul Calibur. And then of course, I played Mortal Kombat 9 like a year or two after it came out. And I was like, oh my god, this is really fucking good. And that's when I was like, oh, MK's back, baby. Look. What are you doing, son? Let me go overhead. He didn't. Damn it. He didn't. I didn't condition him. Panda says, yeah, Xenomorphs take on traits of the host. Exactly. That's why the alien in Alien 3 is a dog alien, because it came out of the dog. Bosh. Yeah, that time I got you. Domo Games 98 says, I can't wait to play the beta for MK11 because you know I'm playing Shuo Khan. I don't think Shuo Khan's going to be in the beta because he's a pre-order bonus. I would assume he won't be out till the game's out.
Sub-Zero wins.
Panda says, Day 11... MK11, Day 1 online is going to be a flood of Shao Kahns. You say that, but I don't recall seeing many Goros at all for the first year of MKX being out. At all. It was rare to see a Goro. I was like, why is no one using Goro? Panda's like, I'm going to be in the lab practicing my main for the whole first few days anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to go online for at least a day or two, at least. Panda says, I booked 3 days off work. I would love to book the time off work. And you know me, I book time off work when games come out. When GTA 5 came out, booked a week off work. When Skyrim came out, booked a week off work. Metal Gear Solid 5, booked a week off work. Mortal Kombat X, I think I booked a week off work. I don't know. I can't book this week off work because, well, I probably could, but it's going to be a really busy week at work, and I would feel bad taking that week off. Real busy, because it's going to be the. I think it's either the week before term starts or it's the first week of term. So there's going to be a lot of printing that he's doing in the print room, and I don't want to leave that to the other guys in the general reception area, like Phil, Sarah, or Sukani. Fuck that. Plus, I want to make sure it gets done properly. You know what I'm saying? So I can't book a week of work. Like, technically I can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to be a responsible boy and not book a week off work because they're going to need me at work. Well, it would be better if I was there, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to be streaming it. Alright, I will make the next fight the last fight, I think. It's been a real good stream in terms of chat and viewership and everything. But it's not been a good one in terms of me playing, because I have just been shit for virtually the whole time. That was some good dodging, you have to admit. Oh no, it didn't matter, he meter burned it. Damn you, Katana. Cobra was killed, says Salchalita Feliz. Yeah, death means nothing in Mortal Kombat. Melina was killed in this game, she'll be back in MK11. Baraka was killed in this game, and he's back in MK11. I'm ducking it. Try actually ducking it. Oh, I went to throw it. Wouldn't have mattered because he meter burned it. It's just one of those fights where nothing I do works. He's literally blocking everything I do. Well, not literally, because I've done damage to him. Man, stop being really annoying. He's either dodging everything I do or blocking it. Dodging it with delayed wake-ups and all sorts of shit. Look at that. I was like, block, 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 block. And I did that move that I keep saying I shouldn't do because it doesn't fucking work anymore. It used to. I used to be able to block people's moves and then do the slide and have it work. That's not a thing. It just doesn't work anymore. Sounds about right. Nice. I will have one more fight then. Adrian says, if you're brave enough to say goodbye, life will reward you with a new hello. Okay then. Panda says, holy shit, I'm only 78 subs away from 1,000. I told you, mate, you do it with relative. You do it with relative ease. Voltage says, same principle with girls and guys. Okay. Panda says, I watched one of Harp's videos from earlier when I had 11. Lol, Harps is one of my first 10 ever subscribers. You better believe it, son. I had to be. I like to think that I had somewhat of a hand in your origin story. When they tell your origin story, I'll be there. I'll be in the story.
Faction battle.
Adrian says, I was giving a hint. It's time for me to disappear into the shadows. Okay, well, this is the last fight, so I don't know if you can hang on or whatnot. You know what? I'll be Cyrax.
Triborg.
Sometimes you just can't get rid of a bomb. I mean, some days you just play like shit. I've had worse streams than this, though, so there's that. And plus, the chat's been all good, so that's been good. You guys have been keeping me sane. Goodbye, Adrian. Fellow friend, sir. Panda says, I think you had around 300, 400 subs when I joined. Really? It's so weird now. It's so weird because I feel like I've had over 1,000 subs for ages now, but I haven't, because it was like
Round 1.
Was it February last year or 2017? I think it might have been February last year when I did my 1,000 subs special live stream that no one turned up to watch. That was a good time. No, I'm just fighting like ass. All people have to do is just. I'm convinced that move can't be blocked because I try to block it low and I try to block it high and it never gets blocked. It always makes it through. I didn't tell you to. I didn't tell him to run. No chill or Merry Marauder. Mortal Kim 11 looks so good. It really does. I didn't tell him to do that. But okay. Fuck off. I was trying. All I wanted to do was just get any opening. where I could just press forward and circle, like that. That's all I wanted to do, except now I don't have 2 bars a meter, so it's useless. Oh, mate. This is just basically the whole night summed up. I mean, I normally have 0 defense, but my god, tonight it's been worrying how little defense I've had. I'll just stop blocking mid-combo. I'll be blocking and then just stop blocking just before they do a move. It's like, oh god. The hottest MK female skin is either Jade or Sonya, says no chill. Oh, we've had discussions on the hottest female in Mortal Kombat before. And maybe the last stream, I'm not sure. It can be blocked, you have to be stood up. I'm pretty sure I've tried to block it stood up before, but okay. What am I doing? He's either too close or too far away. See, nothing I do can counter their moves. I can block their moves all day long, but then they're just like, doesn't matter. I've got a move that's just faster than whatever you've got to follow it. Why was I blocking low like a fucking... No. Over. Yep, that sums up my play style for the whole of the evening. My play style for the whole evening was just be really bad. That was basically what it was. Voter says Mankatana is just... It's like he started a sentence but then didn't finish it. MK11 Scarlet looks pretty damn fine, says Panda. I don't know. I don't really like women with short hair. To be honest, there I said it. Brave opinions. Or that MK9 outfit. She didn't wear an MK9 outfit. Unless you can call a belt that goes around her body a few times an outfit. Incoherent Misfit says, gotta go praise Lord Shinnok. Well, praise good. Praise good. This is the end of the stream. I have not been fighting well. You guys have been fighting well in the chat. Adrian and Panda were doing well blocking those arseholes that were being arseholish, because you know me, we don't tolerate arseholishness. And yeah, I need a pee, and that's the end of that stream. So I will see you next stream, which, let me think. Oh, it might be a Resident Evil 2 stream, because I get paid next week. But who knows? We shall see. It'll be a surprise. So thank you all for turning up and showing up and liking and, you know, everything, basically. Commenting and keeping everything alive. I really gotta go. No Chill says, no, don't end the stream. But I gotta go. So I will, yeah, don't worry. You know, I upload videos every day. And you can see me. You can see any of my other streams. They're all archived. It's a beautiful thing. And if you subscribe... I need a pee. If you subscribe and ring the notification bell, then you'll know when I go live, because I go live at random. And that's, I think, all I have to say. Good night, everybody. And I will say, as always, is George. I will say, in fact, George will say it this time. George will say, let's get his face, come on. My hand is in the way, it's blocking the light, it's not good. Let me hold it over here. George will say, peace and chicken grease.